What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Almiron's Army. And I do have to start the video off here today with a bit of bad news for you MLS lovers. This is going to be the final episode of Almiron's Army here on the channel this season, and the reason for that is, of course, Sorare 26 is starting, the new European seasons are starting, and I want to sort of like keep the content fresh and have new series and that sort of thing going on in the channel. And of course, in the video today, for those of you guys that are interested, I'll be breaking down the reasons or my thoughts and feelings as to why I want to keep things fresh on the channel and produce more and better content perhaps. I hope you guys do appreciate. Of course, I appreciate everyone that has been watching this series from episode 1 all the way to now. Of course, you guys have helped grow the channel and of course this series and community and that sort of thing. So I do want to sort of say thank you lot for the, I guess, the support you have shown on the series. And anyway, let's crack on with the final episode. Yeah, Almiron finally gets another decisive or back-to-back good game weeks, and he scores himself 89 in the results of our sort of game week just gone. And of course, in the intro there, I do sort of explain that this is going to be the final episode of Almiron's Army, and as we go through the teams and talk like that sort of thing throughout the video today, I'm going to sort of maybe give reasoning and sort of talk to you guys about why it is that we are going to be ending the series. And you guys know me, I'm quite open, honest, I don't like to hide anything, so of course, let me know in the comments down below, thoughts, feelings, feedback, all of that good stuff. I will say as well, guys, for those of you guys that might be new to Sorare, please do use my link to join in the description down below, because it does allow me to make content like this, to be honest. And of course, for those of you guys that have become members, I know a few of you have through this series, I do really appreciate it. The support means more to me than you actually think. I'm not like a big YouTuber making loads of income from this sort of stuff, so literally any support that you give me helps me out massively, because it just allows me to make this content ultimately. And of course, I've invested a lot of time and effort into this channel, and I know you guys have as well by watching the videos, so I just wanted to take a couple of seconds just to explain that here at the start of the video. Before all of you click off. No, I'm joking. But yeah, the Almiron 89, fantastic news. You can see here in the first team, he does the business. We didn't captain him. We captained Bamba, who started on the bench, come on, and didn't really do much. I don't think he had much time to be fair. But Chicago did win 2-0, which is why I captained him. I thought Chicago would do well in that game, quite a favourable one. And they did do well, just without Bamba. So a little bit bittersweet. And then the rest of the parts didn't really do that much. However, they've been doing a lot for us recently, so can't be too upset with that. And unfortunately, Escobar looks like he's done his ACL, or he's had a big injury, so he might be out and out for the count, which is not ideal. Moving on to our second team, it was ruined by a DMP, and actually a fantastic outside of that, of course. Arthur and Daniel not scoring amazing, but Angulu and Almiron captain carried this team to nearly 300 points with 4 players. So a great effort, a very great effort, and this is a big reason as to why I'm a little bit demotivated to play MLS and perhaps finish in the series, is because it's so hard to predict DMPs. Like, I would never have seen Bruno Wilson getting a DMP in this game. I know he's been injured recently, but I just thought he would be back as a nailed starter now that he's fully fit. However, MLS is quite unpredictable. I'm sure most of you guys know if you play the competition. And moving on to the C team, another DMP, same thing. Rodriguez does have a DMP in him, to be fair, but Rodriguez and Wilson both DMP in. Yeah, it's a bit demoralising, to be honest. And yeah, to be honest, I don't want it to come across like I'm stopping this series because of DMPs, because I'm definitely not. I'm still playing Sorare, of course. But it's more so to, well, this is obviously a reason, as it's quite hard to predict the MLS for me, as I don't watch the games. I just scout, and of course I'm from the UK, so watching an American game is not going to happen, because I'd have to stay up until a ridiculous time. And a big reason as to why I'm discontinuing the series is so that I can do maybe more of a European series, where I can actually watch and scout the games a bit better, or something I might have a bit more knowledge on because I watch the games, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest reason. The series is essentially making way for something I hope that I would find more enjoyment out of making. And of course, this content, I don't get paid to. So I'm trying to get the enjoyment out of it, if that makes sense. I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it for the enjoyment, if that makes sense. Yeah, hopefully it does. And then yeah, the last screen here is just sort of an overview of the week, and the common stuff actually done really well. We've got 600 common essence. Again, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm sure most of you guys don't care, but I did show it in the last video, so I thought I'd show that it done alright. And yeah, that is sort of where we are leaving, or I guess that is the results of the last episode, just to sort of round off that one. And for the back end of the episode today, I think I might do some crafting perhaps to see what the new crafting is about, and we might just throw in some lineups as sort of like a goodbye set of lineups and see how they do. Yes, guys, so for the back end of the video, I did want to do some crafting, however, it looks like it's closed until the 25th of July. So, but I do have enough to craft, so I don't really know what's happening. I might be able to still put it in the back end of this video, so stay tuned. But as of recording, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do it. But anyway, we're going to throw in some lineups. I have not really had a look at the next game week or anything like that, but I thought we could just go in and sort of free roam and do it with you guys for one last time here on the series. And yeah, it'd be a nice just oh no, does it look, I was gonna say, I don't know if Daniel's on an F here, so we're gonna load up. Oh no, San Jose news not even out. Okay, so Daniel, I don't know why he's on an F. Maybe it's just because they haven't predicted it. I am doing it a bit early, so perhaps yeah, all of the San Jose boys are on an F, so we're just gonna do it based on vibes. Now Escobar, Sivachenko, probably not going to play because they're injured. Tolo, I don't think he's. I mean, he's back from suspension now, but I don't know if he flies into the first team. I don't even know if I want to risk it. I think Bruno Wilson's probably the safe one, although kind of works to put him with Daniel. Same with Rodriguez. Same, but we have Vitor Costa as well, so I reckon Bruno Wilson, pop him in there. Almiron, of course. I'm thinking Navarro. Ooh, Philadelphia. But he's in form. He is in form. Chicago, are they going to bench him again? Nah, they probably play Bamba, and they are at home. So let's go with Bamba, and let's go with... I'm feeling Angulu, because he has been very good recently. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. And of course, for old time's sake, let's give Almiron the armband. In the last episode, it'd be rude not to. And then we'll go ahead and punt in the last couple of lineups here. We'll go with let's go Rodriguez. Ooh, I think we can use Classic now. I'm not too sure though. So Espinoza. Oh, I forgot about Espinoza. Maybe he should be in the first team actually. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake. That's how you can tell I haven't prepared yet for this for building the lineups when I make a mistake like that. Yeah, let's put Espinoza in the first team. Got to be done. Got to be done. Let's go Daniel, Rodriguez. Let's go Angulu, Almiron, and Navarro. Let's go with that. I like that. I like that. Navarro's been pretty good recently, so I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna. You know what? For vibes, we're gonna captain Almiron in all of the last ones, even though he probably won't get decisive now because we've captained him. But the last 2 weeks where we haven't captained him in every team, he's got decisive, so probably not going to this week, which would be poetic. Oh no, I missed out Biro as well. He's playing against DC. You know what? We're going to go ahead and put Biro in the first team. We're going to put Wilson in. So we're going to do this like that because Biro is going to be. That's going to be a good game for him as well against DC. We're going to put Wilson in this one, and the reason I think Rodriguez is a better scorer, but he's just so unreliable in terms of like starting and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to go like that. Arta does always start. I don't know if I can use a classic yet, so I'm going to put Arta, Almiron. Ooh, we might have to use Toto. Oh no, we can use Vitor Costa. Did he? Ooh, we DMP'd in the last one, but I think most of the San Jose defense DMP'd by the looks of things in the last one. So yeah, we'll go with that one, and of course we'll captain Rodriguez because we've got 3 defensive San Jose pieces, so if they keep a clean sheet, it makes sense for Rodriguez to have the armband, right? And yeah, the only other thing we could do... No, I'm happy with that. Very happy with them lineups. And of course, like I said, I do have fun sort of building these lineups every week with you guys and talking about the MLS. But ultimately, like I said in the start of the video, I don't watch the MLS, therefore I have a little bit less knowledge on it as opposed to the European leagues because, of course, the time zones and things like that. And I think ultimately that is a big reason as to why I want to make way for other content on the channel. Of course, for those of you guys that are die-hard Flindle fans, you will know that I've been uploading loads of scouting videos or like top 10 beasts and goalkeeper videos and that sort of stuff. I want to be able to have the freedom of uploading that on these Sundays, for example, where Almiron's army would be. But because, of course, the new European season's starting and that, I was thinking, you know what, it gives us a nice break in between series to just upload like scouting and maybe perhaps try a bit of other videos. I mean, before I done this series, my Sunday videos were quite, I wouldn't, well, they were creative, I tried different things like vlogs and stuff like that, and I just want to be able to be quite versatile on the series, and I don't mind, don't get me wrong, I do love doing series and having consistent uploads of the same sort of things every day, set times and stuff like that for weeks, because it does make it easier for me if I do a series. However, I think I want to try and push myself a little bit out of my comfort zone, and if I don't have series running, it forces me to do, maybe something a bit different, try something a bit different, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't get me wrong, there definitely will be more series on the channel, of course. However, I just want a little bit of a break from series content and just do sporadic sort of, well, not sporadic uploads, but you know what I mean, guys. Hopefully my point is coming across here. I love the series, I love doing series. However, I just want to pretty much just mix it up and keep things fresh on the channel ultimately, and I hope that point comes across and it doesn't come across as like in the wrong way. But yeah, nonetheless, that is what we're going to do. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to see now me craft. If not, then I guess, yeah, we'll probably be finishing off the series. Yes, guys, so up next we did actually craft on stream. Here's what we got. Alright, we're going to craft using our 1000 essence. I have absolutely no idea how any of this works, to be honest. I'm just going to click this and pray. Come on. Hello, Trent. Perfect timing, mate. Sorare, oh, okay. Not Sorare, San Diego. Gotta show you that. I remember. Oh, what am I doing? What's going on here? What is this? How long is this going to take? Alright, BRB guys, let me just go get a drink whilst this... oh, okay, here we go. Pick a card to reveal. Oh, so it's completely like... Oh, what are we saying, chat? What are we saying, chat? Alright, let me know. So this is number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then obviously 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get your numbers in chat. What number should I pick? 7? Messi, Mbappe, Yamal. No, this is MLS craft, so it's pretty much just going to be Messi. Yes, let's go. 8, 7. I'm seeing a 7. I'm seeing a 4. I'm seeing an 8. I'm seeing a 3. I'm seeing a 7. I'm seeing a 4. Okay, so 7 and 4 seem to be the Evander. You reckon? Nah, chat. If we mess this up. Reveal nationality. Wait, can I do that? No, I don't have the essence for that. You crazy guy, 500 essence to reveal the league. Nah, knee chance. I've not got any more essence. That's all my essence gone. I can't reveal nationality. I can't reveal the league. Keep best 5, another 1000. Oh my god, that is expensive, isn't it? Heal, you reckon? Reveal nationality, can't do that. Wow, no way you can't show... No way they will show you what you don't get. Yeah, surely if I pick... Surely whatever one I pick is going to show me the ones that I messed. Oh, bro, imagine, guys, imagine we mess this. Imagine I pick. I'm seeing a lot of 7s, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of 7s. It might have to be 7, guys. I'm seeing a lot of 7s. Imagine I pick 7, yeah, and then it just says, and then it's like, oh yeah, Messi was 4, by the way, but here's your 7. That would be brutal. Honestly, that would be brutal. Imagine it's Almiron. Oh my god, that would be poetic. Do a wheel of names. Nah, not Messi. You'll get the real goat. Joaquin Pereira. This is FIFA. I cannot take that. That'll hurt me, bro. Imagine. Oh my god. I hope, but I kind of want. Because imagine if you. I actually kind of want to see who I didn't get though. Because imagine I pick the best out of, like, say if I pick this guy, yeah, and it's just like, it's a dead player, but then I see all the rest of the players and I'm like, yeah, you're all dead. So I just pick the dead player out of dead. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to see, getting to see who could have won his savage move by Sorare. I don't know if it is. There's a chance there could be, these all could be one star. Yeah, 100%. This is so cool, but yeah, it's kind of like pick your poison. Benteke incoming. At this point, it's going to choose for you. Nah. We got loads of time. There's a little timer at the top right. You probably can't see it because my camera's there. All right, we're going to go 7. I've seen a lot of 7s, so let me just refresh. So I've seen a 7, an 8, a 4, a 3, another 7, a 7, a 4. I think it's got to be 7. I feel like 7 was the most common number there. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 7 easy. 7 is a boring number. Oh no. I predict 9 would be really good. What, guys? 8 is Messi. Look, what am I picking here? What more? Can I get a poll or something in chat? God damn. Well, as soon as I say I'm gonna pick 7, everyone's like, no, it can't be 7. It's gonna be anything but 7. Everyone picks. It is when they're picking from 1 to 10. Yeah, that's true. Everyone does pick 7. Finn, you got a good point there. 7. Tom thinks 7 as well. 7 easy. Oh, now I don't know, guys. Alright, you know what? It's going to have to be spin wheel. We're going to have to put it down to spin wheel, aren't we? Because, you know, we're not going to be able to decide here. So, let's, you know what? I'm going to put 7, 9, 8. What other numbers need to be? 4 needs to be on there. Any other numbers, guys? Any other numbers? Or just these 4? Let the timer pick. Josh, just go for your gut. I don't have a gut, man. 3 as well. Alright, Hatton says 3. Alright, we're spinning. Whatever one this is what we're going to go with. Come on. 10 for Messi. Oh, it's already gone now. It's gone now. Oh, it's going to be 8. Oh my god, 1 next to 7. Do you know what? This better. Okay, we're going to pick 8 because the wheel is chosen. You know what I mean? The wheel is chosen. But I swear to god, if 7 is a good pick, Finn, I'm literally going to come to Norway. And I don't even know what I'm going to do. Finn, yeah, okay, right. That's oh, this is Messi. 8, okay, sound. Let's go. Click to confirm. Come on, Messi, let's go. Oh. Do you know what? He's decent. He's actually decent. Oh, it does show you. Oh my god, it does show you. 7 was... Do you know what? That's a dub, right? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? That's a dub. That is a dub. Because I don't really rate any of the other players here. But wait, Lewis Morgan's good though, no? Who am I missing out on here? Nah, Carl's alright as well. I know he does play. But I feel like Nelson's a dub, no? He's a dub for... I think he is. Forward, under 23s. That is the best pick. Yeah, I think it is. I think Lewis Morgan's decent, and Carl I know plays, but I think we picked the best one there, to be honest. Best one, W chat, let's go! MLS journey for this season. I hope you guys did really enjoy Almiron's Army. Like I said, I mean, it's been a great season to sit here and sort of just learn MLS and go through it and go through the motions of Almiron starting off so well and then falling off, and then we have to change captains, and there's so much that happened in this series and I wouldn't change it for the world. I had so much fun just recording this every week and of course interacting with you guys in the comments, but of course all good things must come to an end, and don't worry, there's going to be plenty of other content on the channel here, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy whatever is up next, whatever is on the horizon. With that being said, if you did enjoy the series, show me by leaving a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.